Imagine playing the Ouija board when someone asks the dreaded question, and this happens.
Do you mean us any harm? Ah, no. No.
Are you Oh my god, there's no way that thing just flew by its friggin' self. No, I'm not.
At first, we could easily assume his friends were playing a prank on him, but when everyone lifts their hands off the planchette, things take a turn to the dark side. But were they really contacting an unholy presence? Or using magnets under the table? Heck, is the Ouija board even that scary? To make our own conclusions, first we need to go back to where it all started. Picture this, late 1800s, the spiritualist movement is sweeping across America. Charles Kennard, founder of Kennard Novelty Company, sees an opportunity and seizes it. In 1901, Charles, along with Elijah Bond and his employee William Fuld, both inventors, create the infamous Ouija board to suck on all that sweet paranormal trendy juice. The name Ouija, some believe it to be a blend of the French and German words for yes, which is in fact a common misconception. According to its creators, the board itself revealed the name in a session where Clarks asked a ghost to name it. He even went as far as claiming Ouija is the ancient Egyptian word for good luck. Spooky marketing strategy, right? Fuld thought it was cringeworthy, so when he took over, he made sure to spread his version, a combination of the French word oui and a German ja, meaning yes. Despite its eerie reputation and greedy history, it's now a kids game owned by Hasbro, but not everyone's a fan. Religious groups criticize its use, and it's also a staple in horror stories, of course. Scientists, however, attribute the planchette's movement to the eidometer effect, a psychological phenomenon where a person makes motion unconsciously. So, with all this, what's your take? Is the Ouija board really a portal to the spirit world? Or did these guys just use some trickery and great acting skills to create a spooky video? Let us know your thoughts. Number 9. CCTV ghost sighting. Street cameras are meant to keep an eye on the living, right? But what happens when they begin to capture the dead instead? Take a look at this creepy video. What looks like a half-formed apparition can be seen emerging from behind the pole like some kind of portal, before vanishing into thin air. Sure, the potato quality makes it way too easy for anyone to add some cheeky editing, but there's something particularly eerie about the nature of this footage. Doesn't it give you the willies? Could it be a real ghost sighting? Or perhaps just a lady walking and a CCTV camera glitch? Let us know what you think about this one. Number 8. The bathroom ghost. TikToker Kelsa_Ann had been having this tingling sensation around her house. After some time, it escalated into seeing shadows move out of the corner of her eye, the water turning on, and drawers opening by themselves. But she wasn't able to catch it on camera. Well, that was until she captured this.
Mom! Where is it? Okay. Oh, it's right here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Mom! The door is open again! Oh my god.
Nothing is more terrifying than seeing your kids spooked by something you can't fight. But before we analyze this one deeper, let's take a look at when she started to capture this bizarre occurrence on camera.
Okay, so I have been trying to catch this on video for at least 2 weeks now. I have been seeing things move. Everybody thinks I'm nuts. I know what I saw. There's nobody here. My doggy. Okay. Okay. Come on, ghost. If there's a ghost in this house. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Okay. Oh my god, I told you. Okay. Oh my god! I'm not crazy.
This was the first time she was brave enough to hold her phone to record the incident. And if you noticed, a couple of things about this clip would make your hair stand on end. Did you see how the dog looked as if it was seeing someone or something in the bathroom? Did you also notice how intrigued it looked, turning its head? People can act, but you can't tell a dog when and when not to act weird. Another thing that stood out to us was how she quickly investigated after the drawer closed on its own, which you don't see in most paranormal videos. Notice how she was fidgeting? But that's not all. Could they have a poltergeist on their hands? She even shows the footage from the static camera from another angle. For sure, this wasn't enough proof, so she kept recording.
Okay, I've been hearing noises. It's okay, Shh, sit down. You scared? Yeah. Sometimes I'm hearing noises. Sometimes things get thrown off the counter. I just want to make sure that you see nothing because this is really creepy. I'm so over it. Come on, John, hurry up and get home. Can you stop, please? Sometimes things get thrown off the counter. Sometimes the water gets turned on. It's really creepy. Who's it, Lucy? Who is it? I'm probably gonna go live as soon as John gets home so that I'm not scared while I'm recording. I don't want to touch it. That's just the cat box. Yeah, I'm gonna go live as soon as John gets here because I'm creeped out.
As she stepped out, the drawers opened again, further backing her stance that no tricks were involved. With all this happening right in her face, She then decided to review her home's CCTV footage to see how long this had been going on for, and boy, did she uncover the proof she needed.
Even creepier, right after the small shadow near his face, a strange, unexplained childlike giggle can be heard. Other thoughts. Popular Snapchat live stream ghost hunter Hassan Barbar is exploring a long-abandoned residence in Jordan. Locals claim that the house was once owned by a wicked man named Rahman, who lived there with his servant. It is said that the man's ghost now haunts the house as an evil spirit, along with the cursed souls of his servants. One of these servants is said to appear as a dark, faceless shape to resemble a young woman. When entering the abandoned old house, the Tom begins to hear strange sounds, and lets his live stream viewers know he believes that the spirit already knows he's there.
Did you spot the dark figure peeking through the hallway? That sure looks like somebody trying to steal a late night cookie. But it seemed her daughter had experienced some sort of disturbances too. On multiple occasions, the camera caught the blankets moving seemingly on their own, but that could just be her foot moving, right? Well, add her little sister being caught multiple times walking to an imaginary friend when that happened, and things become even creepier. Not only did she seem to be giggling and chatting with the ether, but her sister's blanket appeared to be moving rather ominously too. Could that dark entity be visiting her daughters at night? Or was it a combination of sleepy movements and a kid's overactive imagination? Notice how the little girl went to her sister's leg at the end, as if she's seeing something we can't. Weird, isn't it? But she too would soon become the subject of some unexplainable events. Sometimes it disturbs her so much that she has to get up. Whether you think this is a clever hoax or not, just imagine if it really is a haunted house. But that's not all. Do you think that shadow figure could be a friendly ghost? Or something far more sinister? Let us know what your gut instinct tells you. Number 7. Creepy lightning being. Shout out to Marhamet Avi, a fan who sent this creepy video to our Facebook group. We appreciate you. Let's take a look at the footage first, shall we? What appeared to be a flame person holding a staff was seen falling from the sky in Brazil. After witnessing it, this man immediately pulled out his phone to catch it on camera.
Aqui, gente, ó. Acabou de baixar aqui no Córrego Blay aqui, ó. Olha aqui. Acabou de baixar. Baixou agorinha aqui no Córrego Blay. Aqui, gente, ó. Acabou de baixar aqui no Córrego Blay aqui, ó. Olha aqui. Acabou de baixar. Baixou agorinha aqui no Córrego Blay.
Many believe this video to be the aftermath of a genuine UFO sighting the government would have loved to keep away from the general knowledge. But from what we've seen over the years, it could easily be a glowing effect applied to that figure during post-production editing. Did you notice how it's not even moving? The person recording keeps saying it literally just fell there, but why stay still after falling from the sky? The fact that we only get to see it from one angle certainly makes it a tad harder to analyse, but we'll let you be the judge on this one. Number 6. Paranormal hotspot. Investigating a paranormal hotspot at Stupid O'Clock isn't particularly the brightest idea, but when these guys decided to explore an abandoned lab ridden with blood-curdling sights and strange sounds reported by locals, they were just asking for it. Watch this.
Hernández Lisset, muchísimas gracias por sus estrellas, besotes para ella. ¿Qué es lo que necesitas? ¡Oye, madre! No, ¿quién se golpeó? ¿Viste? ¿No viste? Aquí adentro está, aquí adentro está. Manifiéstate, queremos verte. Allá arriba, estaba arriba. Manifiéstate. ¿Por qué estás aquí? ¿Escuchas? ¿Quién eres? ¿Estás aquí adentro? Mira, pasa para allá. ¿Estás aquí adentro? ¿Adentro del casillero está alguien? Dime, ¿estás aquí adentro? ¿Adentro del casillero está alguien, amigos? ¿Adentro de ese casillero está alguien? Quiero saber si estás aquí. ¿Estás aquí adentro, Clary? Mira. ¿Está adentro de la puerta? ¿Está adentro de la puerta? Aquí adentro de esta ventanita. ¿Estás aquí con nosotros? No manches, ¿qué es eso? Ya se volteó, mira, se acaba de voltear. Se acaba de voltear, se hizo para allá, mira. Uy. Adentro está alguien, amigos, adentro del casillero. A ver qué es. No hay nadie, mira. Queremos que te manifiestes. ¿Hoy? ¿No escuchaste? Como que alguien está riendo, como que alguien está hablando bien fuerte. Uy, madre, enfrente de la cámara se cerró, enfrente de la cámara se cerró. Y enfrente de la cámara no se ríe. ¿Viste? Mira, todavía está nervioso, ¿viste?
Right from the jump, they didn't quite seem up to the task. But when the cabinet right in front of them comes to life, they start regretting their decision of even stepping foot inside. Puzzled and intrigued, they investigate the cabinet a bit further. Then this happens.
¿Escuchaste? Como que alguien está riendo, como que alguien está hablando bien fuerte.
As they looked to try and figure out what was shaking the cabinet, it slammed shut in their faces, making their blood run cold. After witnessing this, the lead investigator wanted to pack it up for the day, but the others suggested they checked out the other room, and boy, did they wish they hadn't. After seeing the door move, we'd expect a paranormal investigator to swoop in to prove there was no one inside. But god damn it, he had to wait, didn't he? And while at it, we spotted at least 3 jump cuts. Here at 4:52, here at 5:44, and here at 6:14. So, if whoever was inside didn't have enough time to escape through the window, the jump cuts would definitely give them any time they needed to get out. And when we begin to sense some foul play, this happens.
Uy, ¿qué fue eso? Uy, ¿y la ventana, Cari? Mira, ahí está una cara, mira, ahí está una cara, mira. Ve aquí en la ventana, amigos. Pero que este voladero, miren, aquí está el voladero.
They heard the window move, and upon checking, there was no way someone could have moved it, right? Their story seems airtight, but they made one mistake that might throw their credibility out the window, and you bet we spotted it. Watch closely.
¿Subiste? ¿Hay alguien aquí?
First, let's consider the hole in the ceiling above the cabinet, which they could have had someone climb into. Now, let's check again every time the cabinet moves.
Gracias por sus estrellas, besotes para ella. ¿Qué es lo que necesitas? Oye, madre. No, ¿quién se golpeó, viste? ¿Estás aquí adentro? ¿Estás aquí con nosotros? No manches, ¿qué es eso? Ya se volteó, mira, acaba de voltear. Alguien está riendo, como que alguien está hablando bien fuerte.
What a coincidence. Every single time it moved, the top of the cabinet remained out of frame. Funnily enough, almost as if someone put their hands through the hole off camera, moved the cabinet from the top, and quickly hid again out of view by the time we could see the whole cabinet again. I think it's time to rest our case here, especially after spotting this fake-ass actor at 8:33.
Uy, ¿qué fue eso? Uy, ¿y la ventana, Cari? Mira, ahí está una cara, mira, ahí está una cara, mira. Ve aquí en la ventana, amigos. Pero que este voladero, miren, aquí está el voladero.
What else did you notice that we might have missed? Let us know in the comments section. Number 5. Wet nightmares. Fernando just wanted to show off his new waterproof phone, but instead he captured something that would haunt his nightmares for many nights. At first glance, it's just one of their friends or someone else who's incredibly camera shy, right? Well, according to Fernando, there was no one behind him showing on his phone screen at the time. He only realized what had happened when he saw that girl in the recorded video. Plus, the figure looked like something out of a scary movie took a dip with them, but she seems to disappear into thin air behind Fernando right before they make it back to the surface, all within a few seconds. And why the hell is she fully dressed? In a freaking swimming pool? So many questions. Are they tricking us all, or is there something far more sinister at play here? Let us know what you think. CCTV from the other side. What would you do if you checked the CCTV camera footage of your restaurant first thing in the morning, only to find this? This restaurant surveillance footage comes from a business built in former military barracks located in Liberty Station, San Diego. Those who've been to Liberty Station would agree that this is very likely to be an apparition caught walking into the restaurant. You see, this place is considered one of the most haunted places in San Diego. And if you're wondering about the jump cut in the video, look at the timestamps. It's not a jump cut. He's rewinding the footage to where the figure appears and then going back again to that moment. Sure, it could be fake, but what if it isn't? What if this is the reason why everyone talks about spooky happenings in Liberty Station? Creepy, right? Number 3. The abandoned haunted factory. While searching for a location to record their next music clip, Ben Bauer and his friends stumbled upon an old factory that suited their video concept perfectly. Little did they know that they'd have an encounter that would make them have a serious career rethink. Having heard footsteps coming from down the stairs with no one in sight a day before, they did some research on the building, only to find that it was once a popular place chosen by many who decided to. Of course, after learning the creepy history behind it, and armed with a spirit board, Ben and his friend returned to find out if they had overreacted the first time, or if they really heard something from the other side. But that's when they found their worst nightmares. Take a look.
Was it? Bro. Are there any spirits here with us tonight? Move to yes. There it is again. There it is again. What the fuck was that? Bro, that was down here. Shh. I can hear it. Hello?
All that courage bringing the spirit board and everything, only to get the scare of their lives as they heard footsteps coming up the stairs with no one to be seen. What would you do? Let us know. Found a scary video you'd like us to feature? Send us the link on Facebook, Twitter or Instagram at goose-pimple-inducing. Also, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon to get a notification for all our new scary compilations. Number 2. Possessed. This unsettling video was recorded in the basement of a building in Rajahat, Newton. It started out as nothing more than a spoiled brat wanting attention, but that's not the freaky part. Amazingly, after he laid his hands on her and said something like a prayer, she had become calm and was taken to the car. But if you thought it ended there, you thought wrong. It appears that whatever the man did initially wore off, and she was back to being wild and totally out of control. She carried on until she finally wore herself out. Could she be truly possessed as the witnesses assumed? Or a serious case of mental illness? Perhaps something else? Let us know what you think. Number 1. The shape-shifting cat. Otherworldlies have been rumoured to live among humans for centuries, and this video might prove why many are superstitious about black cats. Take a look. What in the fresh hell happened here? The cat seemed to have shapeshifted into a sandal to avoid being spotted by the person approaching. Or was it? We analysed it frame by frame and found that it was nothing more than a perfectly timed video combined with the perfect aim. Let's slow it down for you. Can you see that the cat is making a run for it? Here's the sandal flying right towards it. Bullseye. The cat ran under the car with a sore bottom, creating the perfect shape-shifting illusion from a cat to sandal. Would you agree? What's your theory? Share your thoughts in the comments. Hey, here's a playlist full of creepy stuff caught on camera for you to enjoy. Don't forget to bump the like button, subscribe, and click the bell icon to avoid missing our weekly Spookfest. Thanks for watching. Stay in the dark.